Hello everyone, my Filipino friends. And yes, in my country, it's already evening now. And as strange as it may seem, look, it's 7:30 now. It's 7:30 in the evening now. As you can see, there was no sunset here yet, although in the Philippines it had already been sunset for a long time. And not even just sunset, but already quite dark. I often go to the Philippines, and I know that at this time, it is already dark there. And it always gets dark there at about 6 p.m. But here everything is different. It's summer now. And how light is it at this time? In summer, it gets dark here at 10 p.m. and later until the white nights. And dawn comes approximately at 3 o'clock in the morning. Very short night in summer. But as you already guessed from the title of this video, today's video is not about all this. I'll tell you what the matter is now. But first, let's run this through the intro. Let's go! Look friends, it's not just for nothing that I'm wearing this baseball cap with the inscription Bahal that I bought in the Philippines. When accordingly, I was in Bahal, and as you could already guess, where else could I buy it? And accordingly, despite the 25-degree heat here, I put on such a baseball cap just to demonstrate what people usually wear here in the summer. Well, this air conditioner is constantly thrashing cold air into my room, but I prefer to record videos here on the balcony. And because as you can see, it's light here. And this is very good because I don't have any kind of prepared studio. I don't do this. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I just prefer to take my camera and go outside and record there if it's not raining or not too hot. And this is all. At home now, the brightest place is my balcony. And that's why I'm here. And don't pay attention, I still have some building materials lying around here. I'm still trying to finish the unfinished business. But I got distracted again. Let's get back to the headwear. And as you may have guessed from the title of the video, what surprised me about the Philippines was that when I arrived there, it was 33 degrees Celsius, and I periodically came across Filipinos who wore hats. And this is not some kind of Panama or something light, but this is a natural winter hat. Some even have knitted ones. And you know, something like culture shock or something happened to me. Well, we're used to wearing winter hats in the winter when it's minus 20 degrees and below here. If you have already seen my videos that I made here on the street in winter, then you probably remember such different hats, from simple winter ones to such traditional Russian hats with ear flaps with big ears. I like the hat with big ears. I'll just leave the transition to winter videos. Anyone interested can go and watch. As you probably know, and if not, now you know that I really like to talk here about some simple, everyday things on the topics that interest me, even if for someone it seems banal. But our life as a whole consists of such simple things that for someone seem simple, and someone will think about it, someone like me. And that's when I see someone there who wears a warm hat in 33-degree heat. And I, like probably any person, immediately begin to pull this onto myself. That is, I immediately imagine that if it were me, and then I thought that I probably would have already fainted. My first thought was the most banal. Why do people wear headdresses? In winter, so as not to get a cold head, and in summer, so as not to get heat stroke. And I thought they wear it to avoid heat stroke. But my inquisitive mind couldn't get my head around the fact that these hats were quite warm. Well, then I thought, what if it is somehow connected with religion? Well, you know there are many ethnic groups in the Philippines. Well, yes, I know that Magellan brought Catholicism to the Philippines in his time, and it became the main religion. But there are Muslims too. You know I am not very strong in religions. But I thought that maybe they wear a hat for religious reasons. But I remembered that it seems that the hats there are some kind of special, and it is unlikely that this is connected with this. And of course I thought that I was just a fool, and I had nothing to do thinking about other people's hats on their heads in 33-degree heat. And then I caught myself thinking again that I had arrived in the winter in January, February. Probably in the Philippines it's just such a winter, and the Filipinos perceive it as winter, and wear hats. But you know I push these crazy thoughts away. I haven't been to Baguio. Probably I'm just a fool that I even talk about such topics. And for me, this mystery remained a mystery, and I just wanted to go up to a person on the street and ask, why did you put on a hat in 33-degree heat, my friend? But you know, I thought that it would be disrespectful and ignorant. My brain was looking for an answer and thinking, what if there is some special feature in this? Suddenly there is something special in this that I didn't know about, and I will like it too. And I even thought, simply, that maybe these people are bald. Well, that's just how it happened, and they are embarrassed about it, and wear hats in such heat. I don't even know. Although again, the question is, why warm hats? Why not Panamas or caps? No, this theory did not answer my question. And you know, friends, after all this thinking, what conclusion did I come to? I came to the conclusion that people who wear warm hats in such heat, they just like to wear hats, that's all. Like guys and girls want to be stylish, and they don't care that it's scorching hot or snowing, a blizzard, a snowstorm, a typhoon. By the way, now as I'm recording this video, I know that in the Philippines, typhoons are coming one after another, but some guys, despite the flooding up to their necks, manage to go get some cold drinks from the famous Filipino brand, those same Red Horses, and they also say that Russians are ready to do anything for a strong drink. Well, I don't know. Well, friends, and random guests of the channel, I don't like to call those people who subscribe subscribers, because I'm not some kind of news blog that you need to subscribe to for an annual fee for some good deal. I just call you all my friends, and I want to ask a question. If you wear a warm hat in 30-degree heat, then why are you doing it? Are you afraid of sunstroke? Or are you freezing? Or are you just that stylish guy who's the first one in the area, and when a girl passes by you, you want to show her what a cool winter hat you have in 30-degree heat? Or what is that for you anyway? By the way, do you remember that video where we discussed why Filipino men who wear t-shirts like to roll them up to their armpits and wear it as a top? I'll leave the transition at the end too. And this is probably where my monologue ends, and I will wait for your opinions on this topic.